Oh, yeah.
You guys, come on. Tell us something.
Well, what you guys really don't know,
Okay.
the first Pope of Roman, Pope VI, he's the one that made that declaration against Africa.
Oh, okay. You talking about Pope Alexander?
Yes.
Of Rome, the city. That's
Right.
what we don't know?
Right. Well,
Right. He
a
made
lot of folks
the
don't know
paper
it.
bill against Africa.
Right.
Right. And then as he did that, he set up his son as Jesus.
That's right. With the,
Oh,
with the blue
this
eyes.
guy
the blue,
right here.
With the blue eyes.
That's what we don't know?
And the pale face.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
now, if that's what we don't know, how come we gonna read this? Give me Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Uh-huh.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
God says, the Bible says, Jesus Christ had woolly hair.
Something
just
else he
like
said
you
too
did.
that you guys didn't
Watch
say.
this. Hold on, let me
I already
finish.
know what he's going to
Let me
say.
finish.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet,
And his what?
feet,
And his what?
feet,
Uh-huh.
like unto fine brass.
The skin on Christ's feet was brown like brass.
And his mother was from
Watch
Samaria.
And as if they burned in a
Mary
furnace.
from Samaria.
As if they,
Black,
whose mother?
Jesus Christ's mother.
Jesus Christ's mother was not from Samaria.
I thought she was from Samaria.
No. She was from Nazareth,
Okay.
right?
Right.
She lived in the land of Israel.
Okay.
She was not from Samaria.
Okay.
But what I will give you this, right? The land of Israel is our land,
Exactly.
right? Give me that in Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. I wanna deal with you, and I wanna deal with you nice and slow, because you know something,
Oh yeah.
right? But we all need to be corrected, because when I first learned this truth, I had to be corrected on a lot of things. Watch this.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
The Bible says Jerusalem. Jerusalem is in the land of Israel. Jerusalem is the only free land on the face of the planet, which is why they're fighting over it today. You don't fight over a land that somebody owns.
That's right.
You fight over a land that nobody owns, and somebody want it. Why do they want it? Because they got the true inhabitants of that land right here. Me and you standing right here. That's their land that they fighting over. Read.
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is the what?
Mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the what?
Mother of us all.
What's the motherland? Jerusalem. That's where we from.
Right there.
Now, my OG, you know some things, right? How long you been around? Come on.
I've been
talk
around
to me.
72 years.
Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about. So watch this. You've been around for a long time, right? But there's many things we have not learned, right? We were enslaved in this country. My dad was about your age, right? And I know my dad did sharecropping. You ever did sharecropping?
Not only that, he plowed, sharecropping.
Come on now.
He did all that.
Making 25 cents a day.
That's
Come
right.
on. Now watch this. Is that in the Bible?
Yes,
Slavery.
It is in the Bible.
Slavery, was that in the Bible?
Yes, it is in the
This
Bible.
right here. You've been around for a minute.
That's right.
Is this in the Bible?
Yes, it is.
It is. Who did it happen to?
It happened to us.
It happened to us.
It happened to
Now
us.
watch this. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
That's right.
No, give me 1 and 1. I wanna start from the beginning to show my brother right here who this Bible is talking about. Who is this Bible talking about? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to wake up. This Bible is talking about you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is Moses talking to?
Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who is Moses talking to?
He's talking to Israel.
He's talking to the Israelites. That's who you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are. You are the Israelites. You are God's chosen people. Give me 28 and verse 68. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites.
That's what we talking about.
Come on.
No, you good.
Come on, OG, I got you. I'm about to give you the scripture right here.
Okay.
So watch this. What I want to show you, right? This is what I want to show you, right? I'm pretty sure you're not too familiar. I don't know. I don't want to insult your intelligence, right?
Okay.
Based off history, right? How did the Hispanics? Are you Hispanic?
Yes, I am.
How did the
Mexico.
Hispanics learn Spanish?
From the Spaniards.
From the Spaniards. Where did the Spaniards take them to learn Spanish?
they invaded us. They invaded
did.
Mexico.
You're right.
They invaded Mexico. That's right.
When you colonize a country, right?
Yep.
When you colonize a country, you teach them your language.
Yep. Exactly.
Right? You teach them your customs.
Yep.
You give them your food.
You
Right?
give them your last name.
You give them your religion and your last name.
And
right?
your last name.
So now,
where's Gonzalez
this
come
is
from?
what you don't know. This is what you don't know. Went on slave ships too. Hispanics went on slave ships too.
Right.
Y'all was right next to us.
We was.
Right.
Black and brown, baby.
Exactly. So
Right.
watch this. This is what I want to show
They
you.
treated
Who
us
did,
just
in the Bible, my brother right here, the OG, he said that this is written in the Bible. And what we want to do is, we want to read one more time who we're talking about. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1.
This is the very first verse of this book. It's 1 and 1. We're going to 1 and 1, the very first book. My sister, come close. Watch this. Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is Moses talking to, my brother?
all of us.
Hold on, wait a minute. That ain't what it said. Is that what it said, OG?
Israel.
Come on.
Right.
Read.
That's right.
Moses spake unto all Israel.
To who?
Israel.
Who is he speaking to? To Israel, right? Now, is this all people? Is this all people? He said Israel. No. All right. Now, I'm going to hold you right there because I want to read something else. My brother said that this was in the Bible. You agree? Yes. All right, watch this. Now, we're going to go further in the chapter. Who is he still talking to? That's the first verse. He said he's talking to Israel. Everything after that, who is he talking to? Everything after this first verse, he says, I am speaking to Israel. Who is he talking to after this? He's still talking to the same people.
That's right.
Now give me 28 and verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God, hey, what happened when Moses led the people out of Egypt? What did he tell Pharaoh? Let my people go. So now, watch this. So now, Moses had already led the Israelites out of Egypt. Now they're in the wilderness, but he's telling them one thing. He's telling them something. This is what he's telling the Israelites. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Again, meaning a second time. So what were they in Egypt? What was their status? What were they? They was the Israelites, but what was they?
Social status.
What was their social status? They were slaves. They were slaves. So Moses is telling the people, look, if you don't obey God, you're gonna go into Egypt a second time. But how you gonna go into Egypt? Read.
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
You gonna go into slavery with what?
With ship.
How you gonna go? Who went into slavery with ships except for us? Who else went into slavery with ships? Chinese people went into slavery with ships? Did Chinese people go into slavery with ships?
No.
Did East Indian people go into slavery with ships? Hold on. Did Arabs, the Hispanics and the so-called Native Americans and the blacks went into slavery on ships?
They carried us on there.
Exactly.
They carried us.
You said, you agreed that it was written in the Bible. So watch this. So watch this. I got you. I'm about to finish up.
I gotta go too.
So watch this. Who was Moses talking to? Because I don't want you to walk away and say, yeah, I'm Mexican, bro. Yeah, I'm black. Come on. That's not who you are. Give me verse 1 again. Remember, you gotta remember, who was Moses talking to?
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To who?
Israel.
No, the Mexicans.
Israel.
No, the blacks.
Israel.
No, the Native Americans.
Israel.
Come on.
Everybody.
So now today you call yourself Mexican. Now today you call yourself black. Now today you call yourself Native American or whatever. But you are the Israelites. You my brother, you descend from the tribe of Issachar. That's your name. It's not Mexican. You are an Issacharite.
Teacher.
That's who you are. tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? We are the 12 tribes of Israel. Guess what? And how they conquered us? Because they gave us different names so they can divide the people and conquer them. Guess what? If you don't know he on your team, you ain't gonna never pass him the ball. And we ain't gonna never win the game. We ain't gonna never win the game. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. So watch this, my brother. Now who are you? You're an Israelite.
Israelite, yes.
From the tribe of what? Issachar.
Issachar.
Guess what? That's your nationality. That's who you are. But with that knowledge, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it.
You gonna run with it? All right. Look, don't drop it, cause now you got the torch. Now you got the torch, but you gotta keep that light lit. You gotta keep that light lit. What's the light? Give me that in Proverbs 6:23 before you go. What's the light that you gotta keep on that torch? Because this people had a culture. They had a language. They had a land. They had a certain food they ate.
It was hard.
Exactly. So they had certain customs that they kept, right? It's not the customs that we keep today. It's not Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Mother's Day, Father's Day. It's not the Day of the Dead over there in Mexico. It's not that. Those are not the customs that we keep.
That was all reinvented.
Exactly. So now, the original people which you are the Israelites from the tribe of Issachar. So watch this. What are some of the things that they did? Because when they did those things, they ruled the world.
Right.
With the things that we're doing now, we're on the bottom of society.
Right.
So what do we need to change? We got to change the things that we're doing. We got to worship God and stop worshiping ourselves. Read this. This is the light that you got to keep on that torch. Read.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp.
God says the commandment is a lamp. Read.
And the law is a light.
And the what?
The law is a light.
Guess what? What laws are we breaking today? I'm not talking about judicial laws. I'm talking about laws that we break against God. I ask you a question. You got a sister you dealing with? You got a woman. Yeah, you smashing something?
No, my wife. It's my wife.
Oh, you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So that's a law that you gotta have. If you're gonna lay down with a woman, you gotta marry her. That's a law. She Hispanic? She's so-called Hispanic too? Okay. So she from the tribe. Hold on. What's her father? Okay, her father's Mexican, right? So she's from the tribe of what? Issachar. Because who your father is, that's who you are. You understand? Hey, who carried the seed? Her or you?
Me.
The seed.
She did.
She carries a seed?
Well, I give it to her.
Oh, so you carrying it, right?
Yeah.
So what I like to tell my wife is I carried this baby longer than you did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gave it to her.
Ah, but look,
But
I carried this baby longer than you did. So watch this. You carry the seed, my brother.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So whatever your child is, that's what nationality. Whatever you are, that's what the nationality of your child is. Same thing with your wife and her father. Same thing with your father. So you are from the tribe of Issachar. All right, my brother. You Issachar too, huh? This your son? This your son?
No.
This your nephew? Hey,
nephew.
you Mexican? Come here, bro. Holla at me. You Mexican? You a little bit? What's your daddy? He Hispanic? Now I got a question for you. Why your uncle over there? Look at this dude. I ain't gonna bite you. I promise. Hey, we beat somebody up over you, man. You are a little brother. Watch this.
Get out.
Look at this. Who is this?
Jesus.
That's Jesus? Are you sure?
Yes.
100%?
Yes.
All right. We want to read about Jesus in the Bible. We want to read what he looked like. And I want you ever played 3 strikes out? You ain't never played baseball? You have, right?
Get out.
On the 3rd strike, you're what? You're out, right? So we want to see if this Jesus is going to hit a home run or is he out of there? So watch this. Read.
Revelations chapter 1 and verse 1.
So this is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1, read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The word revelation means to reveal something, right? So what we're going to do is reveal Jesus Christ. Read that. Read verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
The Bible says that Jesus' head and his hair was white and woolly, right? Does he have white hair? Does he have woolly hair? This is woolly hair? I'm going to show you something. Watch this. Give me some woolly hair. Come on, somebody step up. Right there. Right here? All right, this is woolly. You're right. So now, you ever seen a sheep? You seen a sheep? Does the sheep hair look like this, or does it look like this? It look like this. This is wool. Is this wool? This is not wool. So that's how many strikes? That's the first strike. You striked him out. You're striking this dude out. Because Jesus got woolly hair. Watch this. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It says his eyes were as a flame of fire, meaning his eyes were red. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Wait a minute. Is this guy's eyes red, or are they blue? Is his eyes red? In the Bible, his eyes was red. All right, hold on, one more. Watch this.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
My sister right here, what color is brass? What color is brass? Brass?
Like orange.
Brass is orange? Like a penny? Is
Brown.
what?
Brown.
It's brown. Is this man brown? This guy, is he brown? Because he said this is Jesus. So not only was his feet was brown, right? When you look down at Jesus' feet, they was brown, like brass. But not only was they brown, read.
As if they burned.
As if they what?
Burned.
As if they what?
Burned.
If you burn anything, what color? Does it get darker or does it get lighter? It gets darker. So not only was it brown, but his feet was dark brown. Hey, hold on. Hey, who is this? Is this Jesus? In the Bible, is this Jesus? Did we read about this guy? No, we did not. He's not brown. He doesn't have hair like wool. His eyes are not red like fire. You understand? So watch this. The reason why I want to show you this, I'm not trying to scare you. I want to tell you the truth, okay? And the truth is, this is not Jesus. Somebody lied to you. You understand? Hey, look, whatever you do, when you look at images, right? You wanna compare what the Bible says. If it's not in the Bible, that means it's not true. So this guy, is he in the Bible? No, he's not. He's not in the Bible.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is